Hi everyone, welcome back to 24 Days of Jake. So, we are not far from Christmas now. Today's video isn't going to be long because I do not have a lot of time to film this video. I'm going to be very honest with you. Today I'm going to be showing you 6 eyeshadow palettes that would be perfect to wear on Christmas Day. So we'll start with the Big Daddy first. Up first we have the Revolution Shook palette. Now, I was bought this for my birthday and it is a very good palette. It is a mix of neutrals and colours and like contour type shades. Like that colour there would be a very good contour shade for me. And Aquatic is a beautiful blue, and that's like a duochrome, like black with glitter in it. That one there is very pretty. I believe this is £15 and it's a very good palette. I did use this palette quite a lot while filming Shocktober, and I just feel like with the colour selection in this palette, it would be perfect to wear on Christmas Day, especially the reds and the golds and the silver. There's no silver in it. The reds, the golds, and like there's a deep purple in here down there, which would be perfect to wear on Christmas Day. So I would highly recommend getting this palette to wear on Christmas Day. And like the packaging is like raised and it's really nice. Now this is an eyeshadow palette, this is a highlighter palette, and this is the Skinny Dip highlighter palette. You get 4 shades. As you can see, the gold one there is the one I have dug into the most. I will swatch it for you because it is it's similar to the Fenty Trophy Wife, but it's not as glittery. It's definitely more like a yellow gold. And it's very pretty. I've worn this a good couple of times. As you can see, it's been dug into, and I absolutely love the shade Gold Dust. It's such a pretty highlight. I don't use much of it. I kind of mix it with that shade there, which is like an iridescent white gold. As you can see, I'll swatch it next to it. I mix them two together because it makes a very pretty highlight. And this palette I got last year for Christmas and it's still going strong. It's such a good palette, and considering it's only a cheap highlighter palette, I love the formula of these. They're really creamy and really pigmented. As you can see the shine from here. So I would definitely wear these 2 colours on Christmas Day to give it that perfect festive glow. Up next are a lot of rainbow palettes, but we have the Roxy palette by Makeup Revolution. The main reason I would choose this palette is for the silver, the red, and the blue. I feel like I could turn out some sort of a look for Christmas Day using those colours. Especially the silver, I would probably do like an under eye silver, or maybe like a blue with a silver on it, and maybe a touch of the red. Because this palette is really good, especially the silver. That is what I used for one of the days in Shocktober. But I would highly recommend this palette to anyone who wants like maybe a colourful look for Christmas. Then we have the Revolution Reloaded Marvellous Mattes Rainbow palette. This one is such a good palette. It's pure colour in pure matte. Those 3 shades there would be perfect for Christmas Day, or maybe those 2 to create like a green look. The black in here is so pigmented. I will swatch it for you. Like, I use that a lot during Shocktober, and it's such a good black. It's not as black as some shadows, but it's still a very, very good black. This is only £4. Like, it's such a good palette, and I would recommend it to anyone who loves colour. Like, I love this palette so much. Then a more expensive rainbow palette. This is the NYX Ultimate Rainbow Palette. This one I absolutely love, especially that blue there. As you can see, that's like my most used colour. Although I believe it's not shimmery. Like, I think the colours I've used the most is the blue, the green, and that one there. So that one, and that one. This, I believe, is £12, which is very, very good for the money. The pigment in this is very, very good. The shimmers, I'm not too sure on in here because I'm not a like pure shimmery eyeshadow person. I have to mix it with other colours. But this is very, very good for the more expensive rainbow palette. If you wanted a better version of this, get this. Because if you look, they are practically the same palette. And then the final palette we're going to be looking at, I've raved about this for the whole of 24 Days of Jake. The next palette is the Jack palette. This would be a must-have for any Revolution fan. I swatched this and shown you all the colours. With all the reds there, you could make such a beautiful eye look. Maybe even using the purples and the silvers. This would be such a beautiful palette for Christmas. I feel it's such a good palette and it's so pigmented and so worth the money. So, I apologise for this being slightly bit more shorter than any of the other videos in 24 Days of Jake. I didn't really have a lot of time to film this, as I have got to focus on the final couple of days, editing mainly day 23, 24 and day Christmas, or Christmas Day, because those are very, very good videos. So, I will see you all tomorrow for a trailer for the treat for Christmas. Thank you for watching. And goodbye.
Enjoy that. Chad. No, what are you doing?
You can't touch my son. You can't touch my son like
You
that.
can't touch my son.